Well guys, it is the second weekend of Michigan's rifle season here in northern Michigan, and we are heading out to do a deer camp with some buddies. It's going to be a blast. They've got a wall tent with a stove, wood stove, and it's going to be a ton of fun. We got the trailer with the side-by-side. They got four-wheeler. So we're out here, kind of a remote location. It's full of logging roads, so nowhere is really remote, but it's as far as we can get away from what we think will be. We're getting as far away as we can from pressure, and then there's tons of land we can explore around here. Public land everywhere, so it's gonna be a blast. We gotta go get. It's 8 o'clock. We gotta go get the tent set up, and we're gonna be out here. It's Thursday. We'll be out here till Saturday night, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. Get the tent set up in the rain, and then they're doing some hunting, scouting, and stuff. And see if somebody can put something down. It's gonna be a blast. We're just walking down this trail because I don't want to have to bring the truck and the trailer down here and have to back it all the way out. See if I can find somewhere I can turn around. Otherwise, we'll just unload the Ranger and bring our stuff down here on the Ranger. It's kind of wet. Everything is soft and wet. All right, here's the spot. We got nice little clearing here. I'm gonna move this log out of the way. This dead tree thing, but me and Isaac came and scouted this out a week or 2-3 weeks ago, and we came back here looking at it. Oh, this looks a good spot. Isaac's like, hey, look it over there. Came over here and found right on the back of the clearing. Shredded tree. So we're in the right area. But this isn't going to be any good anymore for the tent here, so.
It's a little soft back there.
Yeah.
I was sinking in pretty good.
I think we're just going to leave the trailer, take the Ranger and the truck down here.
Okay.
We got most of our stuff in the truck.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, your truck should be fine. How far were the tires sinking in? I bellied out on a stick, and we had to pull the trailer off and pull the stick out under it and then keep going.
Well, in that one rut, you were like,
yeah, it was like sliding along sideways, going off. Anyway.
Yep.
What?
Alright guys, it's about a little after 2 o'clock. We got camp set up and I'm about to head out. I think I'm just gonna kind of still hunt. I don't want to set up anywhere yet, but this is wet. So Isaac just headed out. I'm gonna be right behind him, and go find somewhere to still hunt through, see what we can see.
We're gonna probably get a helmet.
Oh yeah.
With all the...
Well, this looks like a good spot. There's tons of logging roads everywhere. So this spot doesn't really have much. So I should be able to walk for a while without crossing roads and stuff. Looks like it's got some thick cedars and then some like select cut logged off a few years ago. So a good amount of whips in here. Looks pretty thick. So I'm gonna get the gun loaded up, head in, and we'll see what we see. Alright, it's 3:41. I'm just sitting on the ground here. It's really thick. Not really thick, but it's thick for hardwoods. Lots of whips everywhere. And it kind of breaks it, not like a ton of cedars, a swamp or anything, but cedars start getting more and more scattered. More and more cedars are scattered into the hardwoods as you head in front of me. There seems to be a good amount of tracks, like scuffed up leaves and stuff coming out of there. As I was walking in, everything's wet, but there's so much for like little sticks and twigs underneath the leaves that you're not really that quiet. So I came in and I stopped and I stood here for a minute, and I thought I could hear 2 different deer go bounding away, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what it was or not. Feels good to be on the ground again. This is how I hunted a lot last year before I got my saddle. It's just so easy and quick. We'll have to see what happens. Hopefully something comes in tonight. Even if it's not worth shooting. Hopefully we have some action. It's 5:25. Got 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes. I'm shooting light, but it's really cloudy. It's been really dark all day. So realistically, probably only got like 5-10 minutes left. But I forgot my headlamp. So I got like a 400-yard walk. So I think I'm gonna back it up about now. I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything. I keep thinking I'm hearing things moving around just out of sight, but I don't know if it is deer or if it's just my imagination or what. But go back to camp, get warmed up. Hopefully they've got a good fire rolling in the stove in the tent, so get some food and then hang out.
You can't get the stove to work. I don't know why.
Alright guys, next morning, just got out here. Long drive in the 4-wheeler, but some really steep hill country right here. It's like this massive ridge system with these huge bottoms. Looks like there's some cedars in the bottom and stuff, so looks like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna walk for a while, then probably find somewhere to set up until about noon, 11 o'clock, noon, and then we'll see where we go from there. this overgrown logging road. Oh, 30 yards in front of me. There's a creek in between me and the road. And big ridge in front of me, big ridge behind me. I'm sitting on kind of a little bench on the side of the ridge. So, we'll see what happens. Well, I've been out here an hour and a half. Haven't seen anything, and getting kind of cold. And I'm not really confident in this spot. So I think I'm gonna kind of still on my way back to the four-wheeler. And then, well, it's like a 500-yard walk if I go the direction I'm going to, so that'll take me a good half hour probably. But then we'll see where we go from there. I'm probably gonna go back to the camp and get something to eat, charge batteries maybe, and then figure out where I'm gonna go from there. So that's the plan. I headed out to this really big swamp that I'm gonna scout out now. Or not scout it out, but hike through it and see what I can see. On the way in, maybe half a mile up the trail, I found some really big tracks. Heading down the trail, I couldn't see where they turned off, but some really nice tracks. So that's good. But this swamp, you can see a little bit. There's a clear cut right on the edge of it, but looks like it's gonna be really thick. And I got about a mile to go through it, so I'm hoping to get out before dark because I don't really want to tromp through a swamp in the dark, especially when that looks this thick and nasty. But we'll see. Across the river here. I mean, I knew there was a river, but I guess I didn't think it was a river. I thought it was more like a little creek. Turns out it's like a river about 10 yards wide, and it's about knee deep. And I've got muck boots that come up to my shins. So I've been just walking down it for a while, trying to figure out how to cross it, but it's so thick in here. This is like one of the coolest cedar swamps I've ever been in. It's huge. So I want to explore this maybe next summer or this spring. See what I can find. I found one old rub. But so I'm just sitting here for a while. Take a break. Have some food. And I'll probably keep going after a little bit here and see if I can find a way to cross that river. I've been walking along this river edge. I keep seeing these big, like, holes in the ground. And I just came up closer and I looked at one. And the only thing I can come up with is that it's a moose track. Look at this thing. It's got big toes. The toes are like as long as my hand almost. It's got back paw prints, like the heel things. It's massive. It's huge. That's like as big as my foot, and I wear a size 8.5. I mean, not a big foot, but that's a big foot for a. No way, that's a deer. That's like out of it. I mean, those are some huge tracks. We do have a few moose up here. I've seen a few, but not in this area. But I mean, if they're around here anywhere, this would be the most believable spot for them to be. Look around me, it's just thick as all get out in here. Still can't figure out how to cross that river. I think I'm just gonna walk the edge of it for a while and see what I can see.
See these ridges along the edges?
Oh yeah. Yep.
On both edges, and then down the bottom.
You guys are gonna
swamp.
just walk down.
Alright guys, I think it's the 23rd. It's like a little 8:45 probably. So we're gonna do some deer drives this morning. We got everybody in. We got 6 of us out right now. So me and Isaac are gonna drive, and then we just dropped off the 4. We didn't drop them off. We didn't want to drive the 4-wheelers back there, but we just walked them out there. It's a good half a mile walk, so I'm just waiting for Isaac to come back here, then we're gonna start driving. It's we're driving the swamp kind of in between 2 ridges, and then they're posted up on the ridges at the end. We'll see. It's really thick. It's gonna be really easy for deer to get by us, but just do kind of a slow push and we'll see what happens. I've seen some pretty nice tracks on the trail walking in, so they weren't super fresh, but they're in the area, so hopefully we see something. Hopefully it's not just a total dud.
This year we were hearing like a grunt. They thought it was a grunt because like a doe came out and then
That'll be $10.
What?
Huh?
Say what?
That's footage.
Oh,
it sounded like a buck was after
Gotta
it. but
catch me.
It sounded like a Bambi was grunt. It might be a
putting
buck.
that in a stock footage. So
It was a buck or a Bambi.
Okay.
Where are you?
Huh?
Isaac.
Weird. Yeah. There's fresh tracks everywhere back there.
Hmm.
Have you seen Marcus yet?
No. Did you go on that side or what?
No, I've been on this side the whole time.
Oh, okay.
No, you? Nothing?
Oh.
What in the world?
Nice spot.
I know, this should have been great. There's fresh, like, tons of tracks back there.
Yeah. Got away again, Ike.
Yep.
A little bit.
Well, that's why you didn't see nothing.
Yeah, that's why you didn't see me.
Bigfoot came down over there and you must have sleeping.
Yeah, I fell asleep a couple minutes at first.
Where I sat across from Lars, like, it was probably like 6 times as wide as
I was
this.
so comfy over there. His backpack against a tree. Sit right on top of it.
My case underneath. Good. Do you see anything?
I was only sitting
There
for
were
like
lots of
2
tracks
minutes
in
and
it.
Ike
and
came
there,
walking
but no
by.
deer.
How are you guys sitting here so low? We brought the 4-wheeler back. We went out there, we drove around a little bit, and we
Wow,
came
so you're this
That's
much
it,
farther
like-
down.
half an hour at
Total?
least.
Did they drop you off?
Yeah,
I
a little
think I
bit
said like
further out.
2:30.
Yeah, well, a couple seconds later.
There's a little ways.
Like 45 minute.
Why was there no deer in there?
No.
So nice down there. You can hear the river going and stuff. It just,
There should have been deer flowing through here like water.
just like the river.
Yeah.